ABC, welcome back. Hey, it's Sunday, October 9th, and today is John Lennon's birthday. So take a moment to think of him. And also today, I hit 401 subscribers. So I want to thank all my new subscribers. I'll tell you, the last 10 have been a struggle. There for a while I was getting a lot of subscribers in one bunch, but then it just dried up. And the last 10 have been a real battle to get. I almost felt like making a video of me twirling a sign on a street corner saying subscribe to the Hog's Ear Report. But I finally made it, and like I said, I want to thank everybody. So I got some new recent finds that I've picked up in the past couple of weeks here locally. You know, it's starting to cool down here in Phoenix, so I'm going to probably start picking up some stuff online. You know, I don't buy records online during the summer months. So, I'll probably start picking some stuff up off of eBay. And what I'm going to start doing for the rest of the year, I'm going to be playing local Arizona music in the background. And what I have playing right now is a band called Hillary Blaze, and the name of the album is Exposure. And this was released in 1977. It's their only album, and I believe it's their only record. I don't think they had any 45s. This is written up in the Acid Archives. It got a good review, so if you have that book, you can read about it. And actually, the song that I'm playing right now is called Electrizon, and it's the last song on side 2. And once this is over, I will start side 1. The whole album is all original material written by the band, and it's one of the better local Arizona albums. And speaking of Arizona music, there's a local record store here in town and the guy that owns it has an original copy of Candlemas Folkestone Prism. So if you're interested in that, seriously interested in it, it's a nice copy, and I believe he's asking $1,500 for it, if I remember right. I remember seeing it a few weeks ago, so I'm not quite sure on the price, but I think it was $1,500. But he might be able to negotiate. It's a very clean copy, and $1,500, it's a lot of money, but it's pretty high up on the site list, you know, for local releases, and is Arizona music as well. And this is a Rockadelic limited edition release that I have here. Okay, let's get going on the recent finds. Start off with some reissues. Oh, I said the R word. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't offend anybody. Let's get going. This is a very rare album in its original form. Less than 500 copies were pressed. The Acid Archive says 100 copies were pressed, but the liner notes on this album say less than 500. And it's Lazy Smoke, Corridor of Faces. And this is a limited edition pressing of 500 copies on colored vinyl, and they reproduced the original Onyx label. It was put out actually by Jackpot Records, and this is a really good album. It's real sleepy, psych, definite UK flavor. A lot of people connect it with Beatles. Not much in the way of Beatles sound other than the Lennon-esque vocalist. Yeah, two reviews of it in the Acid Archives, and both were not all that favorable. I think it's better than the reviews. I really enjoyed it. If you've never heard this album, check it out. It's from 1968. And I believe they were out of Massachusetts, if I remember right. And it comes with a liner note inner sleeve with some photos. And yeah, just really cool. There's some other stuff out by this band, you know, rarities and previously unreleased stuff. This is their only record that the band released in their day. And if anything, this is the one to have. Okay, then I picked this up yesterday. It's Beau Brummels, and it's rarities, demos, and alternate takes. The original price was 20 bucks, and it got marked down to $6.99 brand new. The local record store here in town, they're getting rid of a whole bunch of new vinyl. A lot of things are marked down $10, $15 per record. In this case, it was even more than that. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, the cover's not damaged. Some of the covers are damaged on these things, but this one isn't. I listened to this last night. It's good. I think the rarities vinyl came out on Rhino, maybe a little better than this, but they're both totally different albums. It's not the same material. And no insert on that. Black vinyl. Okay, I'm going to flip the record over onto side one. Okay, the next one I have is Josephus, as Corey would pronounce it. I've called it Josephus in the past, but he called it Josephus. I'm not sure which is correct, but I like Josephus. That sounds cool. This is their latest release. It's Not Dead Yet. And it's unreleased 1978 studio sessions and live. This is really good. I was a little bit apprehensive about picking this up, but like I said, it was marked way down. I mean, the only thing, it's got a little rub right here in the corner, but it's embossed numbered edition of 113. And I looked online last night, and according to Discogs, this is a limited edition of 500 copies. It came out a couple years ago, and it's on very cool gold vinyl. So, yeah, it was 24 bucks, brand new in the store, and I got it for $10 off. So, not bad deal. Yeah, like I said, I was a little apprehensive about this, but let me tell you, this is an excellent album. They still retain that gritty, raw, sludge, hard rock that they had on their first album. But really nice quality, nice crisp, clear fidelity. Definitely recommend getting this. I'm a big fan of this band now after hearing that. I mean, I really liked that first album, but that cinched it. They were fucking awesome. Okay, then I got the second Almond Duel 2 album, Yeti. Now this is a reissue. It's a double album. And they helped found the whole krautrock movement in Germany. And it's pressed on orange vinyl. 2 LPs. This came out in the States. This is United States pressing, Purple Pyramid Records. This is a really good album. Intense, heavy, psych rock, as well as a little bit lower key melodic. Really cool album. I like this band and Guru a lot. The sound-wise, not great. It sounded very good. I noticed the drums were a little muffled. It definitely could have been better. I don't think that they went to the original master tapes. But chances are of me getting an original are not that high, so I figured for 20 bucks, you know, I'm gonna grab it. It was almost 40 brand new, and it was discounted down to $20. Okay, that's it for the reissues and stuff. Now we're gonna get going with some original pressings that I got. Start out with Frank Zappa and the Mothers, Freak Out. Now, believe it or not, I didn't have this album. I've been wanting to get a nice clean copy of it, and I've been holding back. And I really need to go online probably and buy a nice copy, because nice copies are kind of tough to find around here. And the reason I bought this was because of the cover. I had never seen that sticker before. That's an original sticker that came on some copies. I was looking online, and there are copies of this album that have sold online with that sticker, and it was in the same place. So that originally was on the album cover and not on the shrink. So yeah, like I said, I never saw that before, so I had to grab it. This is kind of a VG copy, you know, it's not that great, but I got it cheap, and for the cover, had to get it. And then I just got this yesterday. This is a really nice Jimi Hendrix Axis Bold as Love, and it was 40 bucks, but I had 20% off on it, so you know, I got an $8 discount. This is not a first pressing, but it's Record Club. It's an orange top, and it's pressed by Capitol Records. It has a different catalog number, and if you look, try and get it right down at the bottom. The cover has the Capitol Records catalog number. This is really clean. The vinyl is as nice as this cover. So I was pretty happy to get this. I did not have, this album's hard to find clean for some reason, you know, as a first pressing. So this is a 69 pressing, so pretty cool. And any orange tops are scarce. I mean, that label was only in print for probably a year at the most, probably under a year. And then the other record club that I got was Ron Alive's The Seeds in concert at Merlin's Music Box. And this has got an alternate record club label, and that is manufactured by Capitol Records as well. Little different cover design with the slit being pasted on the front. You can see the border right here. So this was a nice acquisition that I just picked up. And then I got the second Candyman. I got the first album a little while ago, and I just found the second album. And first album's better, but there are some good songs on here. And yeah, if you see it cheap, grab it. It's well worth it. Then I got Super Session, Bloomfield, Cooper, and Stills. Now, I had this album in the early 80s, and I got rid of it, and And then I had it again in the 90s, and I got rid of that because it was a reissue. I finally got a nice, clean, original copy. First pressing, 1968. And the only thing that this is a real good album, but the only thing I don't really like about it is they did on one or two songs, I think they did some horn overdubs, and I don't really care for that, but other than that, very cool. And this, I've never seen any record by John D. Loudermilk before, ever, I don't think. And I picked this up yesterday really cheap. It's from 1966, and here's a picture of him that I'd never seen a picture of him before. And John D. Loudermilk, he wrote Tobacco Road, and he originally did that in 1960. And this has his version of the Lament of the Cherokee Reservation Indian, which is really cool. So I never heard that before. I listened to some of this last night. It's okay. It's mainly for me. It's mainly for the Indian reservation song, but I'll have to give the rest of it a chance. But yeah, very, very cool song. I've always liked that song. Deep Purple, the Book of Taliesin. And this has still got the sticker on it. I need to peel that off. In fact, I'll do it right now. I've seen people crack records on cam, but I've never seen anybody peel a sticker. Now this one I don't have to worry about too much about it ripping the cover. Some of them you got to be careful. All gone. So this is a really nice clean copy of this. Not as good as their first album, not as good as their third album. This is their second album. My favorite track on here is The Shield. And then Listen, Learn, Read On is really good too. The rest of it, Okay, Spencer Davis records are hard to get around town here, and if you see them, they're rough. I got a really nice clean I'm a Man. This came out in '67. It's got Steve Winwood right here. Now this is not a real album by them. This is a collection of previously unreleased, previously released recordings, singles, and stuff like that. Some of the stuff dates back to 65, 64, 65. So yeah, it's a nice package though, and I never heard much of this band before. It's very British R&B, but it's R&B in an Animals way, not in a Stones, Yardbirds, Pretty Things way. But mono, and glad to get it. And then I got the one that came next after Steve Winwood left to join Traffic, and this one moves into a little bit different territory than that album. They kind of move more into the sounds that were going on at the time in London, the more swinging London sounds. Little bit into the psych thing, but it's not heavy psych, and very cool album actually. I really enjoy side 2 of this record. There's a couple of good tunes on side 1, and yeah, really good album. There's the label. came out in '68. Now, I don't know if this version ever came out in the UK or if this is something they made up in the US. I know that this is not, you can't find this in the UK. They made this one up. And this one, I'm not sure about. But here's the song titles. So maybe Jason can let me know what's the deal with this album is. Okay, that does it for the showing. Hope you enjoyed seeing those. Hope you enjoyed listening to Hillary Blaze. And till next time, guys. Hey, the music's fading out. I gotta keep talking for a few minutes more till it fades out. It's fading. It's fading. It's fading. It's fading. It's fading.